The Young and the Restless Spoilers. Oh my God, besties, welcome back to the channel. Today is Tuesday, a beautiful sunny day outside, but inside my soul, it is a dark, twisted, apocalyptic wasteland because I just watched the latest episode and I am physically unwell. I literally had to pull my car over in a Target parking lot to film this because my brain is buffering and I cannot process reality. Grab your emotional support iced coffees because we are diving straight into the absolute madness. Stop what you are doing. You guys, I am deceased. I am literally shaking. Send help. My soul has actually left my body. Wait, we need to talk about this now. Bestie, be for real right now. I thought I knew the absolute darkest, most twisted depths of Victor Newman's villainy. I thought we had seen it all. I thought the Patty Williams drama was peak unhinged behavior, but this is nuclear. This is cinematic mayhem on a level I didn't even know daytime television was legally allowed to broadcast. We are not just watching a show anymore, we are invested, and I am personally, deeply, spiritually offended by what Victor just did. He is officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done. Wait, backtrack for a second, I missed a step. Let me set the scene because the vibes were genuinely atrocious from the jump. Victor Newman has been sitting in his dark, brooding office, and don't even get me started on the vibes in that office. Why is it always so dimly lit? Does Newman Enterprises not pay their electric bill? I swear there was this weird ticking clock sound in the background of the scene, giving Major Edgar Allan Poe telltale heart realness, and I was genuinely spiraling over the sound design. But anyway, I digress. Victor has been stewing over Sally Spectra. He sees her presence in Genoa City as this massive, complex threat. He thinks she brings too much baggage, too much unpredictability, and honestly, he just straight up hates that she is a survivor who refuses to bow down to him. So, in his twisted, God-complex brain, he decides he needs to eradicate her from the city. He needs her gone. Not just fired, not just ruined, but geographically removed from his empire. Oh, hold on, I should have mentioned this earlier, but Victor knows exactly how to break someone. He doesn't just go for the jugular, he goes for the soul. He knows Sally's ultimate weakness, her deepest, darkest, most agonizing trauma. The one thing that completely shattered her and Adam, the loss of their baby girl, Ava Newman. You guys, when I realized where this scene was going, I was mid-skincare and literally smeared charcoal mask all over my rug. I had to yeet my phone across the room because I could not handle the sheer audacity of what was about to unfold. So Victor summons Sally. She walks in, probably thinking this is just another corporate shakedown. She's pregnant again, she's stressed, she's paranoid about Spectra Charles, and she's standing there ready to defend her company. But Victor isn't talking about business. He looks at her with those cold, dead, calculating eyes, and he basically tells her that her time in Genoa City is over. And Sally is like, "Excuse me? You can't make me leave." And that is when Victor drops the absolute biggest, most world-shattering, universe-breaking bomb in the history of The Young and the Restless. He tells her that if she agrees to leave Genoa City forever, she will be reunited with Ava. I'm literally hyperventilating right now. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on. But seriously, Sally's face, Courtney Hope deserves every single Emmy, Oscar, and Grammy for this exact microsecond of television. Sally just freezes. The air is sucked out of the room. She looks at him like he is speaking a foreign language. "My daughter is alive," she whispers, and the way her voice cracked, besties, I started sobbing. I am legitimately crying in my car right now just thinking of it. Victor, without a single ounce of human empathy, reaches into his desk drawer. He doesn't even blink. He pulls out a photograph and slides it across that massive mahogany desk. Sally's hands are shaking. I am shaking. As she picks it up, the camera pans down, and it is a picture of a beautiful, healthy, living toddler. It's Ava. Ava is alive. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. We need to dissect the absolute psychotic logistics of this. Victor Newman, the patriarch of this family, the man who claims to value family above all else, literally kidnapped his own granddaughter. He faked Ava's death. He paid off doctors. He fabricated medical records. He watched Sally and his own son, Adam, grieve and completely fall apart over a dead baby that wasn't even dead. He stole a child and has been secretly raising and hiding her this entire time just so he could use her as the ultimate bargaining chip to get rid of Sally Spectra. Bestie, this is not just a villain arc. This is straight up psychological terrorism, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update, because when Adam finds out about this, the city will burn to the ground. I am calling it right now. Adam's villain arc is about to go nuclear. Let's talk about Sally's reaction, because it was a masterclass in cinematic drama. She is staring at this photo. Her tears are literally dropping onto the glossy paper, and you can see a million emotions warring in her eyes. She is experiencing the most profound, agonizing grief mixed with the most euphoric, blinding joy, mixed with a level of hatred for Victor that is so potent it could melt steel. She gowcocks, she screams, she cries, she completely breaks down. The visceral, primal, maternal instinct takes over her entire body. She looks at Victor, and you can see that she wants to murder him. She wants to rip him apart with her bare hands for what he has put her through. But Victor, being the absolute sociopath that he is, just sits there. He tells her the terms. You get on a plane tonight, you leave Genoa City, you never contact anyone here again, and I will take you to your daughter. And this is the part that genuinely shattered my soul into a million tiny little pieces. Sally doesn't even hesitate. She doesn't negotiate. She doesn't threaten to call the cops, because she knows Victor controls the cops, he controls the judges, he controls the entire reality of their world. If she fights him, he could make Ava disappear forever. So, through her violent, heartbroken sobs, she looks this monster dead in the eye, and she agrees. She immediately agrees. She will give up her company, her life, her friends, her future with Billy, her entire existence in Genoa City, just to hold her baby girl again, which is honestly so unhinged, but also so incredibly beautiful and tragic. Like, I cannot even fathom the psychological damage this woman is carrying right now. She is currently pregnant, thinking she is about to start over, and now she finds out her firstborn is alive and being held hostage by her evil ex-father-in-law. Send help. And don't even get me started on the vibes of her leaving. The episode cuts to her frantically packing a bag in the dead of night. It's giving major thriller movie energy. She is throwing things into a suitcase. Her hands are trembling. She keeps looking at the door like someone is going to stop her. She is leaving everything behind. She is literally boarding a plane tonight. The sheer adrenaline of that sequence. She is going to get her daughter back, but at what cost? She is walking into the unknown, completely at Victor's mercy, praying that he actually keeps his word and brings her to Ava. Wait, hold on. Let's spiral about Adam for a second. Did I say that yet? My brain is literally short-circuiting. Adam Newman is currently running around town begging Victor to leave Sally alone, offering to buy her company just to protect her because he feels he owes her for the loss of Ava. The irony, the sick, twisted irony. Adam is mourning a child that his own father stole. When Adam finds out that Victor faked Ava's death, that Victor watched him cry over an empty grave, Adam is going to destroy Newman Enterprises brick by brick. I am manifesting the absolute destruction of Victor Newman. I want Adam to unleash his inner spider and go absolutely feral. This whole storyline is genuinely a masterpiece of psychological warfare, and I am so deeply unwell over it. The stakes have never been higher. The audacity is astronomical. Victor has officially crossed a line that can never, ever be uncrossed. Stealing a baby, faking a death, blackmailing a grieving mother. Besties, this is the tea of the century, and I am physically vibrating just thinking about what happens next. Sally Spectre is currently on a night flight, flying through the dark, staring out the window with that picture of Ava clutched to her chest. She is leaving Genoa City behind. Will she actually get her daughter? Will Victor double-cross her? Will Adam figure it out before the plane lands? I literally cannot sleep until I know. I am going to be staring at my ceiling at 4 a.m., clutching my pillow, completely consumed by the lore of the young and the restless. This show is now my entire personality, and I am not okay. Okay, I need to go breathe into a paper bag now before I completely pass out. Let me know in the comments if you are also hyperventilating, because we need to form a support group for this exact trauma. I love you guys. Stay safe and trust absolutely no one, especially not Victor Newman.